What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph. You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight.
Huh?
Okay, I'm gonna do my best to pronounce this, but I am more than likely gonna butcher it. Making their debut on the channel tonight. We have Shylmagoghner. Yes, indeed. How about that? Shylmagoghner making their debut on the channel.
What did he say?
Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Brent Winship, and Brent wanted to see me react to this song by Shylmagoghner called Transience. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, yeah, I have heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Napalm Records. Okay, so we're dealing with Napalm. And the video has 192,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Shylmagoghner, I hope that's right. Transience, Napalm Records. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Okay, so about a minute and a half for the intro. Just about. Okay, that's not bad. I've heard longer. At least it was moving. It was growing. We heard additional voices coming in and other voices leaving. We had the staggered entrances and exits. That's good. I was never bored during the intro. It was fine. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. Set up a good atmosphere for the song that was coming, and it did a fine job of that. So yeah, minute and a half. We're wow.
I'm going to style and profile for you for about 30 seconds.
This is a 12-minute long song? Really? No way. I didn't even look. 12 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, you guys know how I feel about longer songs. If it's well written, well constructed, well arranged, I'm intrigued, I'm interested, I'm engaged, I'm enjoying myself, it's got nothing to worry about. On the flip side, if it's poorly written, poorly arranged, poorly executed, poorly constructed, I'm bored, I'm not enjoying myself, I'm going to tear it to shreds. So I guess time will tell how we do with this one. We'll find out here. Route 574. This time it's 7. Yep. That's 4. Yep. Back to the root. Six root. Okay. He has very nice and interesting chordal progressions happening. Now some of them are a little stereotypical, like the root to the 5 to the 7 to the 4. You know, we've heard that a bunch of times. Root 7 4 back to root. Not difficult, but not typical. Usually there'd be some sort of a transition, like 1 7 4 5 or 1 7 4 flat 6. That actually would sound a little better. a little more of a lead-in to go back to the root. But they went 174 right back to the root again. And it worked. It worked. I'm hearing them start to play around with 2s and 6s a little bit more. Down to the 7, to the 4, to the 2, to I think it was the 6. I think if it was nice. And the thing is, all of the progressions they've come up with so far make sense and they sound good. I got no problem with it. The instrumentation, everybody's doing a fine job. Drums sound good. A lot of double kick usage, but not to the, but okay. A lot of double kick usage, yes, but in lots of different ways. It's not just, you know, fast as you can, 16th notes or 32nd notes, just, it's not that the whole time. There's been a lot of variation within his double kick, which is nice. It keeps the variance going. It keeps things from becoming stale. So that's good. Guitar playing sounds nice, good, thick, crunchy tone from all guitar players involved. The bass, I can sense it. I can feel it. I don't really hear it. I know it's there though. I can feel the lower frequencies, but I'm not hearing any specific notes. It's kind of getting drowned out, kind of getting pushed the back, unfortunately, as us bass players are used to, you know, having happened to us. So it's not surprising. I'm liking everything I'm hearing. I'm liking everything I'm hearing except the vocals. The vocals, I've never been a fan of pure grit and growl vocals. I will say he's doing it well. You know, he's using proper technique. It sounds clean. It sounds accurate. It sounds tight. I'm just not a fan of it. You know, I'm just not, that's just me personally. But looking at it objectively, he's not doing anything wrong. So I can't really hold that against them, you know? So far, so good. I'm not bored. Everything so far has been good. Let's just hope we continue this trend. We got another 7 minutes and 18 seconds to go. Let's see how this goes. I like how the drums are laying out. That's nice. Just help break up the monotony. Nice job. What this string out was hard out. I was gonna say there's no way they're wrapping this up. We still got 3 minutes to go. There's no way. I'm hearing some recurring themes. I'm hearing some recurring lines in the main melodic line. I'm hearing sometimes where we're repeating what we were doing at the beginning. I mean, it's fine. It sounds good. And they don't do it too often. It's not like they're doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's just, I've heard it like a total of 3 times now throughout the last 9 minutes. It's not bad. That's not bad. I like the drum layouts that we've had in this section. There were a couple spaces where the drums, would play like they would come on the downbeat, dun dun, and then 3, 4, and dun dun, 2, 3, 4, dun 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 dun, 3, 4, and then they lay out. I like those. It helps, again, just helping to break up the monotony of the song. It's getting those little variations that keep the listener engaged and keep the listener interested. You don't lose the listener. Remember, adult human beings have an attention span of about 8 seconds. So if you don't change things up at least every 8 to 10 seconds, you're going to start losing your listener. You are. So now they're doing a fine job so far. I don't really have any complaints. Let's keep going here. See what they're going to do here. I can hear the bass. I'm not sure how this one's going to go. I didn't hate it. I know that much. I know I didn't hate it. I know I didn't dislike it. I just don't know if I like it, love it, or I'm indifferent to it. I'm not 100% sure about that. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was, I really hope I'm pronouncing this name right. If I'm not, at least hopefully I'm close. That was Shylmagoghner with Transience. This was a request from Brent Winship. Okay, believe it or not, I already said pretty much everything I needed to say during the course of the reaction, so this is probably going to be a short review. Considering the fact that the song was over 12 minutes long, there's not going to be a lot to talk about, believe it or not. Let's start off with the score and we'll go from there. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.6. Yep, 7.6. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 7.6. What does that mean? Well, a 7.6 would translate to a really good skill rating. So overall, I think this was a really good song. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and a B+ letter grade. So there you go, a 7.6, really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. Okay, first things first, 12 minutes and 10 seconds. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and say that the time flew by. No, it didn't. It did not fly by. Honestly, I can't even really say it hit for par either. But for about the first 2/3 of the song, for like the first 8 minutes, it was hitting for par. You know, it was. And then we got to about the 8.5, 9 minute mark where the piano kicked in, right? Everybody came down, it was just the piano. And that part was nice, but when we came back in, that's when it really started to kind of drag for me. I was like, okay, we're revisiting what we did throughout the rest of the song. There's really no difference, okay? Well, we've already done that. We've done that a couple times now, so where's the variance? You know, how are you gonna keep me engaged here, guys? Come on. I mean, it started to drag at about the 9 minute mark out, and it ended up feeling like closer to 14 and a half. So, I mean, that's okay. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind this. It was a 12-minute long song. So, saying that it felt like 14 and a half from 12, really not that much of a stretch. It's not like it was a 6-minute long song that felt like 10. You know what I mean? It didn't drag a whole lot. It was noticeable. I was starting to find myself getting a little bored in the last, 2 to 3 minutes. Instrumentally, I talked about this at length during the reaction. I didn't hear anything stuck out like a sore thumb. Everybody sounded really good across the board. As far as musicianship goes, playing ability goes, the most impressive in the mix was the drummer, obviously. Guitars, bass, pretty simplistic playing, if I'm being honest. But what they were playing did sound good. It fit the motif of the song, so I got no issue with it. Vocally, personally, I'm not the biggest fan of pure grit and growl. And from an objective standpoint, he was doing the grit and growl just fine. His technique was fine. It was nothing wrong with it, but it was very one-dimensional. There was no inflections. There was no variance in his grit and growl. It was the exact same grit and growl from start to finish. And it did start to get a little monotonous, so wasn't the biggest fan of that. The songwriting, honestly, is probably... Okay, there's a difference between songwriting and arranging. I think the arranging was fine. Songwriting was a little repetitive for a 12-minute long song. If it had been 8-minute long song, and they were, going back and doing the same themes over and over and over again the way that they did throughout the course of 12 minutes, I would have been a lot more engaged, probably. Like I said, the last 3 minutes, I started to kind of space out a little bit and go, okay, when's this going to be over? I'm starting to get bored, If they had done that in 8 minutes, condensed, put the piano breakdown in at like the 6-minute mark, you know? And then instead of doing 3 minutes after the piano break, just do 2 minutes. You know, if they had just condensed a little bit down, I think this would have been a far more engaging song. Now, it was engaging, okay? For the most part, 2/3 of the song, I wasn't bored. You know, or 3/4 of the song, I wasn't bored. It was just that last quarter. So the fact that they were able to go for 9 minutes with me and not lose my attention, that's pretty good right there. The voicings were well selected. I like the keyboard voices that were added in at times. Very nicely done. The orchestrals they would add in with the strings, very well done. Yeah, that's pretty much really all there is to it, folks. I mean, there really isn't a whole lot more to discuss. It was. I didn't hate it. I know I didn't hate it, and I know I didn't dislike it. I didn't love it. I'm somewhere between I liked it and I'm indifferent. Somewhere in there. I guess the best way to describe it was I kind of liked it. I kind of liked it. But I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I didn't dislike it. I didn't fully like it either. So yeah, seriously, I think I kind of liked it. It's probably the best way to go. No, overall, it is a really good song. It is. There's some really good things happening in there. And there's also some not so great things happening in there too. So, but overall, it averaged out. Take everything, weigh it against each other, and I came up with a 7.6. I feel good with that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 7.6, which is a really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.